welcome back to my channel. So today, tonight, I am going to be telling you about one of my stories that really don't share with many people, but I'm about to share it on a public platform, which is cool. Everybody pretty much knows the story. I mean, I was in high school, but I've never shared the entire story on a public platform. So, I usually post my videos the day that I record them, but I just got home from work not too long ago, and I figured I would go ahead and record this one. I might post it tonight or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But today, this is my story about being 16 and pregnant. I know there's a lot of stories going around, but I wanted to share mine. I'm 28 years old. I was a junior in high school when I found out I was pregnant. Now, backstory. I had severe endometriosis. And if you don't know what endometriosis is, it's when the lining of your uterus goes up inside your body attacks it, and it forms scar tissue on your ovaries, your uterus, and it could even go to different organs. So, as a younger child, I would have horrible pains, some of the most horrible, excruciating pains when I was on my period, and it literally put me in the hospital every time. I finally had the exploratory surgery and found out that I did have endometriosis, and when I was out of surgery, they showed me what my ovaries should look like versus what they look like. So your ovaries are supposed to be nice and pink, and they're supposed to be pretty. Mine were black and looked like they were dead. They burnt off a lot of scar tissue, and then they told me I will never be able to get pregnant. So being 16, I'm like, it's kind of hard to hear that kind of stuff, because I mean, I'm 16. Haven't, don't know what I want to do in my life yet. Well, I did know for the most part, but I don't want to be told I don't want a choice taken from me. So at that point, I was like, okay, didn't really sink in. Like I said, I was 16. So I had that surgery in September of 2018. And the end of December, beginning of January, maybe it was the middle of January, I found out I was pregnant. I was kind of scared. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh man, before this I would not even hold a baby. I'm gonna help take care of my nephews, but I thought I'd break a baby, so I never wanted to hold one. It took me a while to tell anyone. And one day I got brave. My mom's British. We a little crazy. So at my old house, it's sitting on top of the stairs, and on top of the stairs you can see down to the living room. So one day I was just sitting on top of the stairs, and I said, Mom, I got a question. And she's like, what? And I said, can stress put off your period? And she looked at me, and she just looked at me, and she said, Laura, are you pregnant? And I said, yes. I didn't say no. I didn't say I don't know. I said, yes, I am. It was a huge relief to get it off my chest, to not be going through it alone. So, there was a lot of crying involved. She gave me a hug. She said that she would never make me do anything that she couldn't do herself, and that she would help me and she would support me. My mom also has a lot of health issues, and, she said she would do whatever she could. Then, I tried to hide it as much as I could at school, which, I don't really care what people think of me, and I've always had that mentality. So when people did find out, it's like, it wasn't a big deal. No one ever said anything to me about it, so it's good. I was fine with it. Me and Carly's father, we weren't really on the best terms. We had dated for, a while. I mean, I don't know if you consider dating when you're 16, or 15 or 14, but, we had dated, but there was no love. Like, we weren't in love. And I knew in my heart I was keeping my baby. I wasn't going to give her up for adoption. I knew that I made that choice. So I was going to grow up, be an adult, take care of her, and be there for her. Like I said, I've helped take care of my nephews. I know what it takes to take care of a child. I've been a single mother for basically 11 years. And so anyways, the rest of my family finds out. They're very, very supportive. I had made it through my junior year. I had Carly, September 12th, 2009. It was a rough labor. I was induced. I gained a lot of weight with her. I think I gained 90 pounds, to be honest. I gained 90 pounds with her. And there were a lot of complications. We both ended up coding on, during labor. But at the end, there she was, my beautiful, beautiful baby girl. She was 9 pounds, 1.5 ounces, and 21.5 inches long. Okay? She was a big baby. Right now, she stands about 5'7". She's 10 now. 5'7". She's taller than me. So when I get on her, I'm going to have to sit her down, yell at her, hope she takes me seriously. But anyways, so when I had her, I was like, okay, I prayed, because I do a lot of praying. I prayed that God would get me through this, because like I said, I was a single mother. I did have a lot of help and support from my family, from my mom, my stepdad, my dad, and my stepmom, and, Carly's father's family. His mom was really supportive too. She helped me out, when I was going to school, just like my mom did. They pretty much tag team when I was at school and when I was at work. But, after I got home, it was me and Carly. I woke up with her at night. I fed her. Nights I didn't sleep, I'd still get up, go to school. Afterwards, I would go to work. I did what I could, on my own, like financially, to support her. But I was thankful that I did have the support system I did. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. There was ups and downs. I've made mistakes in life, but I've never, never put her in harm's way or anything like that. It's just, I had to grow up quick. I don't regret growing up quick, because it's made me a better person. It prepared me for when I had Mason, who is my son, who is 7. But Carly saved me. She saved my life. She gave my life purpose. I've had a lot of self-image problems. I never thought I was good enough. I always, I was one of those girls that just, no matter how much weight I lost, how tan I was, how, pretty people thought I was, I'd look in the mirror and I'd be like, I hate this girl. I don't like her. She's fat and ugly. And I'm being like very blatantly honest and real right here. She saved me. She gave me purpose. I ran with it. I learned to love myself because of her. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. She was the best gift. Yes, it's a struggle. It was a struggle having her. Beginning my senior year. But I graduated with a dual seal, honors, and I graduated college for the first time 6 months later. So it was definitely hard, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't change a single thing about it, because if I didn't have her when I did, I don't know what path I would have went down. I don't know. I know that before I was hanging around some of the wrong people, You know, I've never done drugs, but I was hanging around people who did. And she got me away from that. She is literally my guardian angel sent to me. And, you know, like, there's so many things I could say. Yes, she is 10 and she has the attitude and she gets it from me. I know she does. You know, we butt heads a lot, but at the end of the day, she'll always be my baby girl. No matter if she's taller than me or not. Like, she's still my baby girl. So that's pretty much my story. I could, you know, I could go on and on and on about her forever. Like, she is the most sweetest, caring, loving. Like I said, she's got an attitude. You know, when I had her brother, you know, I had Mason when I was 21, or right before I turned 21. You know, she was in that stage where she loved baby dolls. She wanted to play with baby dolls. Mason was tiny. He was 7 pounds, 14 ounces when he was born, but he was 7'7" when I brought him home. And he was tiny. You know, he was like this. She was like this when she was a baby. But she helped with him. She helped take care of him. She loved her brother. She would always kiss him. She still does. She literally is the most loving girl you will ever meet in your life if you ever get a chance to meet her. She has the most beautiful soul. And, you know, even though me and her butt heads, she butts heads with her brother. They fight all the time. But at the end of the day, she is the best thing that could happen to me when I was 16, 17. When I had Mason brought me in a dark place too. I was going through a really bad breakup with his dad. And, you know, being a single mom, it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. But I wouldn't change it because I got myself out of toxic relationships and I have my kids, and that's all that matters. Like, my kids are with me all the time, and I know I'm rambling, but it's like I could just go on and on and on and on and on about my kids. I just hope that they know how much I love them, and when they get older and they're teenagers, they remember that I was there and how much I love them, and I just want them to be close. I want them to always stay close and, you know, show love and, you know, show everyone kindness, treat everybody the same. That is how I'm raising my kids. Because at the end of the day, we are no different from anybody else. We are no better than anybody else. And, you know, my kids, they know that. You know, they might be 10 and 7, but they know that. And so that's my story. My 16 and pregnant story, and threw in a little bit of my 20 and pregnant story, but I might go into that, dive into that in a later video, who knows. But I hope you'll have a great night. Stay safe. Please remember, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm always here. You can message me, comment, make sure you like this video, subscribe, share it. I'm more than happy to get in contact with anybody if you're going through anything. Suffering from anxiety, depression, anything like that, you can always come to me. I will be here. Always. Y'all have a great night.